knowing the animal and knowing what causes the animal to act up or react, you know, to what you're trying to do. A lot of people, if they don't want to lead, they just keep pulling and pulling, which this horse is pretty good about leading. Just keep pulling and pulling and pulling while they're looking at them. And then the horse, see, I'm still pulling on this horse, but he's thinking, you want me to go forward, but I'm gonna run over you. And so what I try to do, if I'm gonna ask that horse to go forward,
you're gonna walk with him.
I'll go forward.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna ask him to back up, I'll turn around and I will back up. And then if I'm being still, he should be being still. And that's something that you teach them mainly, well, of course, to ride them eventually, but mainly to be safely around these animals and you being safe, keeping you safe out of harm's way. And then when you do have a problem, you're not spending all your time training on the horse, you're spending your time doctoring the problem. It looks like if he makes a move, he would want to go forward because he's already got this foot out here.
Right.
And so I'm just gonna pinch that. And as he leaned his weight,
right,
his 900 whatever pounds he is, I missed a chicken by 10 pounds one time, but it was a big chicken. This is about 900, 950 pound horse. I'm finding his weakest point, but yet, if I'm gonna grab his weakest point, I wanna be at my safest.
Yeah.
All right, now he's through backing. Now I'm gonna ask him to step forward. Now he didn't actually make a full step, but this was the first foot that was gonna step forward, and that's how I got it picked up so easy. I'm not stout enough and big enough. Now I know some guys that their arm is as big as my leg.
Sure.
And so they can take and pull a horse's head around to where he feels like his neck's breaking. Where I have to tie a horse's head around to the saddle and let him fight himself, Right, and then once he learns, as soon as he gives to that pressure, well, then I can let it back.
Working smarter, not harder.
There you go. And sometimes it's harder for me to work smarter because I'm not very smart. The first time you pick one's foot up, sometimes it's coming, at your head, and you're shying away and all that stuff. And that's why I never tie one up to work with them or saddle them, is because the hardest I've ever been kicked by a horse was had him tied to the fence and went up and undone the back girth to unsaddle him. And his head is fixed, okay? So he can't flee. So they have two options. They can either fight or flee. A horse would love to flee if he can, but if he can't, well, then he has to fight.
And he's gonna use the rest of his body to do it.
He jerked his head like that one time, saw he couldn't go nowhere, and cow kicked me, just kicked sideways. Caught me right there in that knee, and I'm laying over there like a baby girl crying. So safety first, okay? Always tie your horse up when you're doing anything to him solid. Okay, that way his head can't be free and his feet can go everywhere. And he could just back, ow. It's awesome. What I'm talking about, making contact with the horse. I'm keeping the lead rope to where he's standing straight, but I don't have it wrapped around my arm or anything. I've got it to where if he tries to pull away, I can give him a nudge, okay? And my first introduction, do I have control of this horse? Because either I'm in control or he's in control. Right. And that's what I was implementing a while ago. So at any time you do not feel, the reason I brought that up, Brian, anytime that you do not feel in control, the lump comes in your throat, oh my gosh, he's gonna get on me, just step back and say, whoa.
Right.
Just step, but that's your key, just whoa.
I have to do that with Matt a lot.
And so, yes, you have to. If you've been married any time at all, okay, anytime at all, like I have to the same wonderful woman for 30 years, many times she just has to step back and say, whoa.
Me too,
and,
different woman.
Yeah, different woman, not same woman, but yeah. But anyway.
So you want me to give this a go?
So what I was thinking is if like I said, I've worked on this horse a little bit. It should be easy because I've already 8 to 10 times have asked this horse to give me his foot. And so when he didn't, I just go right back to the asking. I'm asking. And then when he picks his foot up off the ground, there you go. Now, if he restrains a little bit, I don't try to use more force, but I just try to hold my ground. Okay?
Right.
So, yeah. So That's the deal right there.
I want the rope.
I know you did. All right, but I'm grabbing your hand for an example. Okay, if I'm pushing against you and you're not moving, you can move your arm. But once that arm gets so far, you've either got to move or you've got to retaliate.
Right.
That's the feel you're looking for.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to allow you to be here. All right. And just.
Gotta switch hands.
Oh, you're good.
No,
You're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
I was noticing that.
He was paying attention. Okay. I'm going to stay right here on the same side. Okay. Now, what you're looking at, he's got all of his weight straight down on the foot that you're trying to pick up.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so take this hand, put right here, and you can walk
Bring
him
him back
forward.
some. There you go, bud.
Okay, right there.
That's what we
right
want.
there. Whoa.
Ooh,
now
yeah,
all of his
better.
weight's on the other foot. Is that you feel that? Now
There's a lot of weight on both feet, actually.
Okay, just pinch that. Okay, he's fixing to walk. A little bit more. There you go. Now start down. There, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah, he begins to move forward.
There you go.
Yeah, you said
Did you
pinch.
feel that?
That wasn't like a third grade pinch that I had to give that horse, Barry.
No.
You're stronger than you look. That was like I'm ripping a bottle cap off of a soda.
There you go. There you go. And the key to it is just as hard as you need to.
Right.
Now, once he gave it to you, you didn't just keep on pinching.
No.
Because then you're teaching that
That was
horse,
as natural as it could be.
pain means to flee. Kick this guy down and leave. But the minute that I get the results that I'm looking for, and what I do as a pinch, I'll twist.
I was about to say, you're giving that a twist.
It's a twist.
Yeah.
The student.
Clower power.
I got the power. Oh, we can't use that. That's in Bruce Almighty, isn't it? He's walking.
Flower power. Flower power.